Welcome back to Upfront and Honest Reviews. Today is January 7th, and I am going to tell you about our experience in Honolulu, Hawaii. The video that you're seeing here is the less busier part of Waikele Beach. So I'm going to tell you guys all about where we went, what we ate, and our overall experience. All right, you guys, let's get started. So the first thing we did was rent a car. What you see in front of you is a 2022 Volkswagen Passat. Now, let me tell you guys about this car. It has every assist that you can think of. And every time you restart the car, you have to turn it off. Okay, it has front assist, rear assist, lane assist. I really don't like that one. If you forget to turn on your blinker, it'll push your car right back over in the lane. And in some parts of Hawaii, they've repainted the lines, so that may not be a good idea. But it was a really nice car to ride in. And here is a side view of the car. So like I said, it was an excellent car, good on gas. Just don't forget, turn off all your assists if you don't want them on. So here is where we stayed. It's about a 10 to 15 minute walk away from the Waikele Beach. This is the Wyndham Vacation Resorts at Waikele. Here's another view of the lobby. And next I will show you where you go outside to pick up your car if you have it valet parked. Okay, so you walk out from the side, and then this is what you see, and that is where you pick up your car. On next to some of the scenery of the town. So first up, here is a video of us just driving through the city. You have a lot of stores to shop at. You have your high-end stores. You have ABC almost in every corner. ABC is a really cool store to go shop at, where there are very good prices for souvenirs. They have shirts. They have wraps that you can wear, flip-flops, all of your swimming needs if you're going to go out and play in the ocean or in the pool at your hotel. So it was really cool just to kind of drive around to see what stores they had here in the city. And as you can see, there are a lot of people. This was in November, the week of Veterans Day. And so it wasn't too crowded. The weather was really nice. I don't think it ever got lower than maybe 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was just good walking weather. My advice is, if you can, bring some comfortable sandals. If you're wearing tennis shoes and socks, your feet might get a little hot. And it did sprinkle on and off, but I mean, you're in a tropical place, so the rain was warm. So here's a little bit more of the city, and I will get to our first stop. Right there to the right is the farmer's market, and it was just really nice. Like I said, a lot of people were out and about. And sorry about that little banner at the bottom. It just keeps wanting to pop back up. I'll just let it do what it does. There's some more scenery, some gas stations, beautiful mountains, maybe volcanoes, I don't know, some nice houses. And we just continued on our drive. I had never been to Honolulu before, and so my husband just took me all around the city. We just rented a car and drove for 2 days, and this is, like I said, the first day. So I'm going to speed up this video. I'm going to show you guys where we ended up. Now, I don't know how to pronounce any of the names of these places, so I'm just going to show you what they look like, and I promise if you rent a car, this is what you will see when you drive around. So let's fast forward here. And right here, we were getting ready to turn left, and in a couple of seconds, the video is going to cut to what we actually saw when we got out of the car. Okay, so I was trying to find a place to turn left to park, and you guys, I had this lady like on our bumper. She was just seriously tailgating us. Okay, so in a couple of seconds, you're actually going to see her in her red vehicle. So, yep, waiting for this car. Okay, so where I actually was trying to park was further back, and there she is. That's how close she was. But look at how pretty this is, you guys. You could hear the sound of the water. It had a little trail to walk down. I, for one, wouldn't have walked down there because if you fall, boy, talk about getting scratched up. So some people were going down there, and I decided this is my area. I'm just going to stand right here and record. You had people selling. There was just a lot to see, and there were boats really far out. So I just kind of stood there and just took it all in. And the one thing that I like about being in Honolulu is that you didn't have that, fish smell that you might get from going somewhere by the Pacific Ocean. You smelled literally nothing. Okay, so that's why like there was absolutely no odor at all. It's just, I know that sounds strange, but if you've ever been to, let's say, like Venice Beach, or if you've ever been down to San Diego, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. That strong, strong seafood smell, and you don't have that here in Honolulu. And like I said, there's a person way out there selling. You guys, they were far out there. Some people surfing. And I'm glad that they were able to swim that well because, yeah, even if I could swim like Aquaman, you guys, I would not be out there. Okay, so we continued our drive on, and I want to show you guys this sign, and you'll see why I'm reading this to you when I show you this next video. So if you can't read this, if it's not clear on the screen, it says warning, hazardous cliff. The ground may break off without warning, and you could be seriously injured or killed. Stay back from the edge. Okay, so here's our second stop. Remember that sign I showed you guys? There's a very interesting sign right next to it. I believe it says don't go across the rail or stay basically on this side. Yep, there's the sign I read. There's the other sign, and apparently it meant nothing. So if you turn around behind you, this is what you see, the parking lot. And I have no clue. Mountain, volcano, not sure. But sorry about that, you guys. Somebody stopped by and I forgot to put up my recording sign. But like I said, this is what you see behind you. Let's see, we might have a little bit of a lag here. There we go. Mountain, volcano, I'm not sure. Okay, and as you can see, this other sign, danger, do not go beyond this point. That's the other sign I was talking about. Like I said, they totally ignored that. But we just took one last look at this beautiful scenery, and then we went on to the next stop. So this was our next stop. There were some really pretty lava rocks here. And this was when you went down to the left, but I'm going to show you what the beach looked like if you went down to the right. So I'm not quite sure what beach this was. Like I said, if you turn down to the right, this is what you got to see. Just a whole bunch of people having fun at the beach. As you saw, they all got wiped out by the waves. There were people laying on the beach, surfing, playing in the water. So this is all one area, and what you see depends on which direction you turn down once you get to the parking lot. Okay, so in French that says the Garden Academy. And if you keep on driving down in this area, you will come to one of the biggest mountain slash volcanoes I've ever seen in my life. And you are up high. you guys. Okay, so if you're afraid of heights, when you're driving, whatever you do, just don't look to the right. Now, you won't be right close to the cliff, but you feel like you are. Okay, so fair warning, you're up really high. There it is, you guys. I know it looks small in the picture, but it is massive. Right now, you would be off of Kamehameha Highway, one of the only names I could say of the streets or highways in Honolulu. But that is what you see. And like I said, do not let the picture fool you. It is insanely huge, but it's so pretty. Okay, so this is kind of a little hidden gem. This is more so of a place where the locals go. This is Iwa Beach. As you can see, it's very pretty. There aren't very many people there. And over there to the left, you can see Honolulu, you can see Diamond Head. Um, so you're on the other side of Honolulu. And I just was looking at the beautiful waves and everything. I went down into the water, put my toe in the water, and I'm not gonna lie, when the waves started coming, I ran because they were a little bit bigger than they looked on the video that I have. I don't think I actually have that one to show. There's a house, and I believe in a couple of seconds, I actually turn around to show you what the other part of the area looks like. It's like a little park area. You can play basketball. People go there to have picnics, things like that. And like I said, I believe in any moment now, if I remember correctly, I cut and show the little park area. Let's see. There we go. Yes. So as you can see, there was some of the people. And yep, that is Iwa Beach. So if you walk outside of the outrigger, I mean, literally, you just walk straight through to the back. This is what you come out to. Like I said, this is the part of Waikiki Beach with the least amount of people. And we always kind of ended up our day there at night. So this video is going to be a little bit dark. But as you can see, it's very pretty. There aren't a lot of people. There were all types of boats going out to little other parts of other islands. And it was just really, really pretty. And then also, I almost forgot, over to the right, what you can't see is an area where you can rent chairs. And there's also, I guess you could say like a little bar. I believe there's a smaller restaurant further down. But this is a really nice place just to relax and have some peace and quiet and enjoy your evening and the sunset. Okay, so before we go on to places that we ate at, here is our room. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. It was kind of small, and the price for the room was a little over $800 for the week. And like I said, you guys, this is really important for your vacations. Use your cash back, your discount, anything that you can get from your credit cards. We got a credit, so we got this room for a little over $500. That's why we didn't mind the size. And let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it should start playing in a second there. There we go. Having some technical difficulties here. On into the bathroom. Like I said, again, sorry for this little banner. It just doesn't want to go away. And like I said, I like the convenience of how small the bathroom was. To the left, behind that door, was a platform where you can hang your clothes, and I'm guessing steam your clothes. And it was just kind of unique to see. That's why I didn't really know how to explain it to you guys. But here's a view from the balcony. And it was really, really pretty. So this was one of the first restaurants that we ate at. And I don't think you can see the name on the menu. I'm pretty sure I'm going to mess this up. But it was Buca de Beppo. That's with B's, Bucadibeppo. And the meal, yeah, it was close to about $100. So it was a little pricey. But they have really big portions. Okay, so you will end up taking home leftovers, and we just wanted to try different things. So you could probably get your meal for a little bit less than that, but if you just want to like I said, try a couple things or several things in the menu, then that's about roughly what you'll end up spending. They give you a free picture that you can take. It's not that big, it's smaller than 4 by 6. And there are independent photographers in there that will come up to your table and ask you if you would like for them to take pictures. And I don't know if the price is going to change, but the bigger picture was, I believe, $20 each, and the size I want to say was like an 8 by 10, and they give you this really nice folder that they put it inside of. And so we went ahead and did it. You know, we want to have all the experiences of Honolulu, but the food is great. Stop by and check it out. Okay, so this was at the Outrigger. This is an area that you walk by. Like I said, when you go to that quieter area of Waikiki Beach, this is that hotel, the area where you sit and eat at. They have live music. This was just some French garlic bread with cheese and Parmesan or some things on it. It was very delicious, very fulfilling. I believe if I go here to the left, yes, there is a picture of our drinks. And actually, you can see the name of the place on the menu. So I'm going to keep it right here for a second because I also want to tell you guys about PF Chang's. I love eating there, but I want to give you guys a fair warning. Okay, I'm not sure about here in the lower states if they use the same sauces that they put in their food in Honolulu, but I don't think so. Okay, Honolulu kind of puts a little bit of a seafood spin on it. So just fair warning, if you have a seafood allergy, make sure if you eat at PF Chang's that you let them know. They have items on their menu that are specifically for people that have seafood allergies. Now I'm going to tell you two dishes. One, the fiery garlic green beans is on the list for a non-seafood item. But you guys, I'm going to tell you, that's the first thing that they bring out if you don't want all your food brought out together. And I had an instant reaction. So even though it's not on the seafood menu, it's like on the non-seafood menu. Okay, you're going to see it on that list that it's safe for you to eat. Honestly, you guys, I don't know. I think they cook it on a part of the grill where they cook something else that they put like oyster sauce in it. Like for example, the Chang's spicy chicken, they do cook that with oyster sauce and it is not on the menu that they put that in there. Okay, so I think they cook the green beans on one of the areas of where they cook the other food that they add some type of oil or sauce that is seafood based. So please, please be careful and let them know before so they'll give you that non-seafood list. And like I said, be careful with the fiery garlic green beans because even though it's on that non-seafood list, I think it's because of where they cook it. You will probably have a reaction like I did, okay? So be careful. Okay, so events. There are so many things to do in Honolulu. Okay, you can go on a tour of Pearl Harbor. You can go see the USS Missouri. Also, they have their luau's. This is one of the favorite luau's on this island. This is called the Chief's Luau. It is at Wet and Wild in Hawaii. And if you're staying in the city, the area that I showed you earlier, you are going to have to take a bus or drive out there or maybe even an Uber. I don't know if they go out that far, but if you're staying where we were or at some of the surrounding hotels, they might offer a discount and a package. So included in the price was transportation out, which I think was $20 per person. And the luau with a discount of about $45 to $50 came up to around $245 to $250 for two people. That included a buffet. And it was a really nice time. Okay, so there are some other luau's, but they do recommend this one. And like I said, if you stay at the Wyndham Vacation Resorts at Waikiki, then you just go right down to the desk there is a separate desk from where you check in at, and the lady there, she will help you put together your package, and she'll just ask you a couple questions. How many people are going? Are you going to provide your own transportation? And if not, she'll tell you where to take the bus. So let's take a look at some of the footage of the luau. Okay, so I believe I'm zooming in on the chief right there. And right now he's just talking and telling us the history of the luau's, the history of the different tribes. There's more than one tribe there that all come together to dance for the luau. And it was a lot of fun. They had a fire dance. I'm going to fast forward through this video to show you guys. It is really, really pretty at Wet and Wild, and there's other things that you can do. But if you did rent a car, like in the beginning or somewhere along your trip, you may have actually have driven past Wet and Wild. But that's, like I said, where we're at. And like I said, he's just giving a history. So I'm going to fast forward ahead, and I'm going to show you guys the fire dance. So right now he's talking about how you have to be really careful when you start the fire. And you guys probably didn't get a chance to see it, but he did take off some of the necklaces and things that he had hanging. Let's see, I don't think I went far enough ahead. Okay, so there he goes. He's lighting the stick. And let's see if I can get a little bit of volume here. I'm not quite sure if this is going to work. Okay, so as you saw, it started to skip a little bit there. So I want to just give you guys just a little snip of the video that I took. I took lots and lots of video. Make sure that you make room on your camera or on your phone, whatever you're going to use to record. And now I'm going to show you the food. Okay, so included in your admission, you got 2 free drinks each. They give you like a little ticket that you would give to the people serving the drinks. And here on this plate, what are you looking at? Okay, let's start to the left. Okay, so I know that's kind of small, but I'm going to take my cursor here, and I don't know if you can see that moving. This piece right here that I'm circling in the upper left corner of the plate is Japanese sweet potatoes. They were delicious. And then next you have something similar to chow mein noodles. They had some with meat and some without. Be careful, because I think the meat that was in it might have been seafood. The lady across from me said that it wasn't, but to me it looked like shrimp. I don't know, it may actually have been chicken, but I just kind of steered away from it. The bread was delicious. I don't know if it's some type of Japanese bread. I'm not sure what type of roll that is. Everything is labeled when you go to the buffet table. And then you can also see here they had thighs. They also, I want to say, had legs as well. But if not, I think they had chicken thighs. And then they just had your white rice. To the right there, I believe, is a Mai Tai. Up there in the upper left corner of the entire picture was a lemon cake. You guys, it was delicious. And the only thing that did not come with the admission were tickets for these. These pina coladas were huge, and they were delicious. You guys, we had so much fun at the luau. When you first get there, you get to take pictures with some of the luau girls, and it was just a great experience. So within the area of where we were staying, I don't know, maybe 5 to 6 blocks away from us in walking distance was this Korean barbecue chicken place. And this dish right here was the white rice with the teriyaki chicken and cabbage. I opted out of the cabbage and I think I asked for extra chicken. There to the right, you see is a very delicious smoothie, and the smoothie place is right next door. They share kind of like a patio, I guess you can say. And as you can see, you're literally sitting like right next to the street. Okay, so they're right off the street. They're about a block over from the Ross, and they were a really nice place to eat at. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm sure that you'll be able to find it. Like I said, it's not too far from Ross, and we really enjoy the food from there. And as you can see, it was enough for us to take leftovers back to the room. Okay, so this was our last day at Honolulu slash Waikiki. This is the busier part of Waikiki Beach. And I'm going to play the video and show you guys. It was crowded. It was noisy. There was a guy there singing. And even though he was talented, don't get me wrong. I don't know if he was trying to audition for the next Titanic movie or something like that, you guys. But I was just like, really, people just want to have a peaceful time, have, a good time, a fun time. And if it had been any other setting, I think I would have been like, okay, this is great. But honestly, you guys, I wanted him to stop. I know this sounds mean, but yeah, it just was a different type of music. I think wrong music for the setting. But here we go. I am very happy that we only came here the last day. Although it is very pretty, no matter where you go in Honolulu, okay, Waikiki, it just was too many people. So let's take a look at this video. Okay, let's see if I can get it started there. Oh, there it went. And yeah, it is within walking distance of, like I said, the hotels I told you about, the one that we stayed at, the Outrigger. It's not that far. Like I said, you're in wonderful weather, so you'll enjoy the walk. But I mean, if you like an area where there's more people, then this would be the place for you. I just really prefer to have less people and a more peaceful time at the beach. You can see there's people way out there surfing, swimming. Everyone was having a really good time. So you guys, yeah, look at that, catching that wave. Yeah, that person did pretty well, huh? Okay, so that's it, you guys. I really hope you enjoy the video. Um, as always, if you choose to like and subscribe, if not, thank you for watching upfront and honest reviews. And as always, have yourself a great and wonderful day and stay safe.